Hello and welcome to the 10th round of the World V8 Supercars 2011 season. These are the highlights from Surfers Paradise, which is playing host to our event today, and it's a 300-kilometre race, which means just over 100 laps for the drivers to do. It's a real mammoth event, and on pole position is Florian Strauss. Second place, Jesper Torborg. Third place, championship leader Tobias Schlemo. Fourth place, James Johnson. Fifth place, excellent qualifying from William Levike. Sixth, likewise from David Junt. Seventh is Eggbeer. 8th is Eric Tveit, 9th is Shannon Blond. All those drivers very happy with their qualifying performances indeed. And rounding out the top 10 was the Australian Steve Davis, as the drivers now formed up on the grid. And away for the grid they go, and a great start there from Florian Strauss, and Schlemo's going to challenge Torborg down into the first corner also as well, but Strauss has gone. Look at the gap Strauss has got already. Down into the first turn they go, side by side, and Schlemo has it. So it's a 360 racing 1-2 through the first couple of turns as the field streams through, just about making their way through. Ilvanov having to go through the chicane to avoid somebody. Bit of damage there at the back. Looked like Richard Coleman missing the front of his car. He's hit something somewhere, and now on board with Lee Palmer. Look at it, Ike Roding, who almost rolls it. He clipped the tyres, and he just about got it back down on the ground once again without hitting anything as well. Quite phenomenally didn't hit anything there. I think he might just collapse the wall ever so slightly on the exit of that corner though. Palmer's through. Palmer took advantage of all that. Now onto lap 3 already, and here is Schlemo heading into turn 1. And almost heading out at turn 1, and Torborg's through. Torborg's going to go straight through. And Levite now is on the back of Schlemo, so Torborg up to second. And Schlemo just outbreaks himself slightly into the next turn also as well, a bit flustered from that mistake. And it's Torborg who gleefully accepts that second position. And here's Leitner and Eggbeer in a big battle here. Eggbeer is on the left-hand side. Leitner's going down the inside on Eggbeer. Holds strong, sweeps across, but now he's going to be under attack into the hairpin. Leitner's cut down the inside. Eggbeer desperately trying to get the car stopped into that corner there, and just about managed to make his way through. Leitner is through. Leitner is through. Eggbeer lets him go. Now to lap 6. This is Shannon Blond, 77. Fighting with Steve Davis. In the middle of the track there. That's Alex Rhodes, who's been in trouble trying to limp his way back to the pits. It's all gone wrong for poor Shannon Blond. Tries to get going once again. Of course, he's trying to stay out of the way of everyone flying through also as well. There's Dobbing, Ilvanov, Biramkalov as well, Vinnari, Magnez, and through comes George Talbot also. So that's a disaster there for Shannon Blond. Here now with the replay, on board with Lennon, looking up forward, there is Tveit. There is, Shannon Blond. He went the other side of Rhodes, got out of shape, clipped Tveit as well. Tveit's going to lose a couple of positions also, and a bit of damage. Really lucky there that it wasn't the end of the race, to be honest. It was a big hit. As the field streams through, there is Schlemo, there's Levike. Here is Johnson. Johnson! It's all gone wrong. That's a big crunch into the barrier. That's destroyed the front of his car. Looks like he's got a front right puncher as well. He was in such a good position, 5th place, looking strong, moving forward, tracking Schlemo and Levike, and it's all gone wrong. Now here is Shannon Blond, recovering, of course, from that earlier incident. He's down the inside of Magnez. Just about got the car stopped before cleaning out George Talbot as well. And there's Magnez showing him what he thinks of it. He gives him another nudge back, but Blond is through. Now here's Vinnari and Talbot as well, making his way back through the field. Vinnari made a mistake. They had to go through. Who's that spinning in the background? It looked like Giuseppe Churchio. Whatever way, it put Vinnari off, and Vinnari has now clipped the wall at the next corner also as well. It's been Blond is up the inside. Careful, boys. Talbot is well clear of this lot. Still with this battle, Blond versus Vinnari, Ford versus Holden, Australian versus Finn, and Blond, he's gone down the inside. How did he do that? I didn't think there was any space, but he's through. Great pass there from Shannon. He's able to get on with his race now, 17 laps in, 101 lap race. And here is Lennon, involved in a big battle here. There's Junt, Palmer, Eggbeer, Davis, Johnson, and Lennon. I think Johnson's actually a lap down after that earlier altercation, and Lennon's going to go around the outside of one of the DCS Motorsport cars. Can't see if it's Eggbeer or or Palmer. It's Egbeer. It didn't quite work, but he's past Steve Davis. 46, Gary Lennon. Behind those two DCS Motorsport cars here now on board with 25 Motorsport, sister team to 05 Motorsport, George Talbot, and he's right behind Brankolov. Brankolov gets out of shape, gives the wall a slight tap, and Talbot slips down the inside, easy as you like, and he gets on with the rest of his race. Not 20 now, David Yunt. He's actually gapped himself to that battle behind him. If you can just see the cars in the background. Oh, Davies clipped the inside wall. Oh, he's going to have to wait there for ages as well, because everyone's coming through, trying desperately to get some steering lock on the car and get the car started again. Gives the wall a little rub as he gets going. But he's lost all those positions that he's fought extremely hard to get. Gone down to at least 10th position. Now here's Egbeer and Lennon fighting for 6th position. This is Lennon. Gets a good run, and Egbeer's going to be done into the hairpin once again. This is the second time in the race that's happened. And Lennon's through. They've both got past Palmer. 36, 101. Great shot here as Egbeer, Palmer fighting over their 8th position. And Palmer has the run. Palmer now has the run as Egbeer gets slightly out of shape, and Egbeer going to try and give him a little bit of room on the inside. Palmer trying to be nice to his teammate also as well. Bit too much niceness going in here. Just stick it down the inside, boys. Get on with it. And Egbeer's out of shape, out of the camber of that corner. And through is Lee Palmer. 39 now, 101. Steve Davis. Very lonely here. Oh, it's so lonely. He went to make friends with the tyres. Thankfully, he didn't make friends with the wall. He gets going once again. Oh, just mounted himself on the tyres. And sets off on his way. No damage. Maybe to his pride, but that's about it. And his position, of course. Now here's Egbeer and Johnson. Johnson has actually a lap down on Egbeer, so he's just trying to find a way past to unlap himself and get on with his race. He's going to go down the inside. Or at least try to. Oh, contact! Easy, boys. At 51 of 101. Halfway through the race, Strauss has a huge lead over the field. Torborg's the only one who's been near him in the whole of this event. Practice, qualifying, in the race, and even Torborg can't keep up. Strauss is absolutely braining the field. Now it's Egbeer's out of shape. Out of shape, Egbeer. He's gone straight through the chicane, and he's going to have to let Lee Palmer through. Oh, he must be sick of this corner, because everybody's going past him there. Palmer's through once again. 58 now. George Talbot. And he's right behind Adam Egbeer, who's going very slowly indeed at this point. Oh! Egbeer going so slowly that Talbot hits the back of him in surprise. Talbot spins it around with him, but there goes through Yunt. There's one of the Rhodes Motorsports cars also as well. Quite sure what happened there, why Egbeer was going so slowly. He was letting the leaders through, but it was a extremely slow speed, it looked like to me. And here is Talbot on board with him on the outside. David Yunt at turn 1. He's going to squeeze through. Great pass there from George. Right around the outside of David Yunt. Took the inside in the next corner. Has enough momentum as well not to be under threat at the next hairpin. But under threat at the further around the lap. Here is Adam Egbeer. He's going to try and squeeze through, is he? No, he's not. Oh, Egbeer makes a mistake though. Now Talbot's on the outside, it's not where you want to be. And Egbeer holds the position. Talbot's threatening on the inside, just trying to make Egbeer go narrow, and it's worked! It's worked! It's worked beautifully! And Talbot gets through, on the power on the exit. Talbot is through. And now here with Yunt. Egbeer again struggling through turn 1, and again Yunt's going for the inside at the hairpin. This time though, Egbeer's wise to it, but Yunt says, I'll go around the outside then. Try and get the run, and Egbeer says, not on your life, sonny. In the wall you go. Well, it worked though. It worked because Egbeer squeezed him into the wall, and that put Egbeer out of shape, and Yunt is through. So Yunt goes through. Now here is Johnson and Ilivanov. Johnson has been picking his way through the field after all this time because of that incident earlier in the race. And how did Livanov not hit the wall there? I've got no idea, but now Johnson has the run. Johnson has the inside. He's going to go through past the Bulgarian. Is he? Is he? No, he's not. He's not going to go past the Bulgarian. Oh, they almost both go in the wall. But Livanov holds on. How he's holding on, I'm not quite sure, because that car looks like it's trying to kill him every time he even breathes near the throttle pedal. Johnson now has the run out of the hairpin, but not do anything with it. Into the chicane they go, on board with Livanov, top left. Johnson's trying to find his way through. Clearly has the speed over Nicola, but can't seem to find a gap in where to do it. Oh, and Livanov! Oh, it's a shame for all that to happen like that. After all that time, it's a pathetic little nudge into the wall that lets James Johnson go. That's somebody two. Talbot and Yunt. Yunt pursuing Talbot. Oh, Talbot out of shape. And Yunt's got a beautiful run through the chicane. He's quite a way back. I know Talbot made a mistake, but that was beautiful from Yunt, and it goes through. Squeezes through. Oh, Talbot almost loses it on the power out of the next corner. And Yunt is through. Now here is Ilivanov and Steve Davis. Davis is the next car to try and have a crack at the back of Nikola Ilivanov. Ilivanov going very to the inside, almost into the pit lane, and Davis goes through. So Davis takes that position. But the winner of the race, a masterful performance from Florian Strauss. Pole position, fastest lap. Look how much time he's got to weave across the line. That is a superb performance from Florian Strauss. An absolute masterclass of a drive. Not a single mistake in the entire race. Lapped everybody up until 5th position. It really was a fantastic performance from Florian Strauss, who is coming down hard in the championship race on Tobias Schlemo. He's closing the gap very, very quickly indeed. Second place, Jesper Torborg. A great performance from him. Any other day of the week, any other day of the year, Jesper Torborg would have been the victor in that race, but Florian Strauss was just far too strong. Third place, championship leader Schlemo. Fourth place, Leitner. Strong performance from him. Fifth place, Levaik. Again, strong performance from him. Sixth was Palmer. Seventh was Junt. Eighth was Talbot. Ninth was Johnson. And rounding out the top 10 was Gary Lennon.